It's got swim, run, and that's over and over again.
That's it, you just repeat. So David, SwimRun Sydney, 16k. Are we going to smash it or what?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a great race. Great morning out today.
So here we are at SwimRun Sydney, and that was Dave you met earlier, and me, and you do this as a team. So we swam approximately 4, and you run approximately 12, and you stay as a team. You've got to stay within 10 metres, and you carry your pool buoys, you can see on the bungee cords on our back, and you swim with your shoes on. It started in Europe, this sport. This is the only one in Australia. And Dave and I were going to do it pre-COVID, and obviously it got cancelled. And finally it's on, and here we are. So they had a huge turnout. Pause right there. See number 39? Those two boys, the Kiwi boys. We'll get back to them. Let's keep going. So that was the elite men's start, and this is the elite women's start. And then they have the elite mixed, and then us, which is the rest of the men, all together. So we all took off. There was hundreds of us. And amazingly, I was first down the ramp and first into the water. Now, they said you can't dive, you have to jump. So I jumped, although a few did dive. So you had to jump in. As soon as you hit the water, your pool buoy ends up around your chin, so you need to somehow get it between your legs and hope your goggles haven't fallen off. And start swimming. Now, this was the longest swim. You can see across the other side of the bay there. That's where we swam to. And I had to get on Dave's feet because Dave's a stronger swimmer. But if I'm right on his feet, he can really open up and I can just hang on to him. So with all these people, I actually found him really quickly. And look at that beautiful view, the Sydney Harbour Bridge in the background. And we come across this base, about 800 metres, and this is the first exit of the water. So as you can see, it's not just an easy, flat road run, although there is plenty of that. So out we come of the first swim and trying to get over these without cramping or anything else.
No, you can't. Hello guys.
Thank you.
To the left.
Cheers.
And here we come.
Go Dave.
So we were, I reckon, in the top couple of, I'm going to say the top 5 in the all men's group out of the water. So we had a really good swim and on to the run. Now, kudos to Amanda. She was on her bike, her road bike actually, trying to find us. And I don't really know Sydney, but we zigzagged all over the place because you have to shoot down back to the harbour, go for a swim, run up some stairs. And you can see those pool buoys bouncing around. They don't really annoy you. They're pretty good, but you need them when you swim because you have your shoes on. So Dave and I did 2 big training sessions for this, and we were bloody strong. We really were. Dave and I are very similar as athletes. We've been racing triathlon together for 20, almost 30 years actually. And here's our training buddies here having a bit of a go, Miles and Sonny. They went exceptionally well. And this is us coming out of the water. Now, I don't remember what swim we are here. And you have to run up the beach.
Just found them again. And they're like, which way did they go?
And Amanda kept finding us because she had to shoot out to where she thought the next exit was, and she always found us, and here we are. So there was some road running. And this is where Dave and I could really open it up. We're strong swimmers, but we're very strong runners. So we really just let it go once we hit these road sections. Now, it's funny, at the start of the race, Dave was really going for it. Now, he's a big bloke. He's 90-something kilos, 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
You can see he's a big muscly dude, but geez, he can run. And at the beginning of the race in some of the hills, I actually had to say, Dave, you need to settle down, mate. I'm going into the red. We hope you like our channel. We love bringing the content to you. How about you shout us a coffee? Link below. So Dave had to back off a little bit. So because I was going anaerobic, I just thought, shit, if we keep this going, I'm going to explode. But the funny thing is, the longer the race got, the better I got. And I felt so strong swimming. So I just stayed on Dave's feet.
So I've just caught them at a point. It looks like they went the wrong way. They went a longer way because they turned up a street and then everyone else was coming a different way. So
as you heard Amanda there, we actually took a bit of a wrong turn. It probably in reality only added 200 to 300 metres. But we did take a bit of a wrong turn. But we got back on track, back down the stairs onto the beach, back into the water. You can see the turning markers there. There's a bit of two-way traffic there, so it was a little bit of chaos. You had to make sure you didn't go head-on into a swimmer coming the other way. And out we come. So I feel that we're on our way back. I will put a map up so you can see what we did. And this took us 2 hours and 3 minutes. Now, maybe it's a good time to talk about those two boys that I showed you at the very beginning. They were supposed to be in our wave, and they left in the elite wave. So they left 5 minutes before us. And they won, we were second, but they beat us by about 5 minutes. Now, whether they did it on purpose or they just got mixed up, I don't know. So we were second out of 53 male teams. They were first. So who will ever really know who won that event? But our combined age, Dave and I, is 108 years old. Dave's 55, I'm 53. So we were absolutely smacking this. We were ahead of all the all-male teams. So what we started doing was catching the elite teams ahead of us, the mixed, the all-women's, some of the all-men teams. So it was good because you could see someone up the road and it's like, all right, let's go get them. It wasn't cold, but it was raining. And we're probably running, I'm going to say we're probably running around 4:10, 4:20 pace here. We're really getting into it. And towards the end of the race, Dave started feeling a bit average. In fact, at one point he said, Tim, I think I went a bit hard, a bit early.
So I was trying to, at every stop, I'm just trying to work out who's around them so I know where they are. They were behind Budgie Smuggler guys, but ahead of the tether guys. They got ahead of Budgie Smuggler guys. Woo! Doing great, guys. They got ahead of the Budgie Smuggler guys, and now I don't know where they are. It's just randomly and lucky that I have found them. I'm heading back to the finish area, and hopefully I get them before they get there.
So by Budgie Smugglers, for all our international viewers, they're dick dogs, speedos. And there was two blokes racing in them who I reckon were surf club guys, could really swim, but we got them really early on the run. So Amanda, we were behind them at some point, but we overtook them somewhere. And this is coming in for the final swim. Now, we didn't get a lot of the swimming because it's pretty hard to film. So as I said, 2 hours and 3 minutes. We just run up this little boat ramp and through to the finishing chute. And we just felt great. As I said, Dave started to fade a bit at the end, but I was doing it a bit tough at the start. So we were pretty even and we really looked after each other. And here we go sprinting up to the finishing chute. And we were absolutely stoked. So first, second, who knows, but either way, for a couple of 50-something-year-olds, we absolutely annihilated that race. We felt so good. So I'm stoked. And this swim run, they're going to expand the series here in Australia, and I really recommend it. As I said, this one's sold out, so get in early. And you have to find someone who's similar to you. If you've got someone who's a far stronger swimmer or runner, it'll make it really difficult. Dave and I, as I said, we're really similar. So we were the perfect team, actually. So well done, Dave, and what a fantastic day. And we had a hell of a lot of fun in this race. We really prepared for it. Anyway, thanks for racing with us.